Hi ladies, the best and the worst thing you can do in relationships. This morning I woke up and my husband was in a mood where he needed to be in his man cave. And in the past I might have thrown a dummy spit years ago because I would have had expectations that we'd be doing something together. And instead, at this time in my life, I know a lot better how to be responsible for my own happiness, my own thoughts and feelings, and my own independence. So very happily, knowing that I didn't want to stay in the hotel room, I loved being outside and enjoying things, I took myself off to do an activity this morning, and I enjoyed the freedom of that choice. No expectations for my husband. So the worst thing we can do in a relationship is have expectations of our significant other, of what they should be doing, that they should perhaps be meeting our needs for happiness, company, whatever, insert whatever that expectation is. That takes away their freedom, but it also indicates a level of immaturity emotionally, that you're not being self-responsible for your own happiness and your own choices. The best thing that we can do in a relationship is be our independent self and to know that we have the choice to meet our own values, to choose our own happiness, and to do that with a sense of freedom and no attachment to what our partner does or doesn't do, what they want, what they like or dislike. That's the best thing we can do, is stand on our own 2 feet, know what it is that we like and what it is that we want and what's important to us, and just go and do it with a sense of happiness and joy, and allow your partner or a significant other to do what makes them happy in the moment. The other thing is that I learned something for myself. I didn't really learn it, but it was a reminder. After having spent 2 weeks in Vietnam at a wellness resort, it absolutely ticks my boxes because 1, it's aligned with my value of wellness. 2, the atmosphere is calm. I get to be in nature at a pace that I enjoy. That is always going to be top of my list. On our way home, we stopped in Singapore before returning back to Australia. And Singapore has lots of amazing things. It is a magnificent, modern, thriving city. However, we're staying in a large international hotel and it doesn't align with my values. It's beautiful, but there's a lot of people. It caters for a large number of different nationalities and tastes and families and just a lot of people. So that generates a lot of noise. And that's something that doesn't go well for me. And also, it's a very, very busy environment, as are any city environments. So we are located, of course, in the CBD. Now, I can handle that for a few days, but it is not my go-to place because I do find this environment drains me. But you know what? I know what my values are. I'm very clear on that. So I make choices that I know are going to suit me. So it's sort of like an 80-20 rule, loosely speaking. Most of my time is the tick box of being in an environment that is conducive to my energy, my well-being, and then of course a smaller amount of time that I know is tolerable, works for me, and that's being in a city environment. So I guess the point of this message is know yourself really well, know what your values are, be very clear about making choices wisely that are aligned with your values, and be your magnificent self without expecting others, especially your closest people in your life, your partner, significant other, whoever that is. No expectations of them. Just do what resonates for you. Do what is aligned with your values and makes you happy. You are responsible for your happiness, no one else. That's it, my friends. Just a quick message, something that came to me this morning, the realization as I was sitting in a very busy breakfast hall, I went, yeah, okay, not for me. But that's okay. My choice, my doing. Lots of love to you all. Bye.